2 years, and you haven't. I said, okay, I'll come and take you out from here. So I went to take her, and she said, please take me. You have to come. You don't know what it's going to be fun. And I promised her, I said, I'll give you a try, but I could tell her I've not experienced this in a long time. All we ever do is work, family, just do different things. But now it's just seeing the same face again. It's like Lautech all over again. Which is
so you pretty much enjoyed yourself.
I really enjoy myself. I just want to spend time with you. I don't have time to eat. I want to spend every single time with everyone. I don't want to eat. Food is not a problem. I just want to talk. I want to talk.
On behalf of the organizing team, I do apologize. This is just to show us that we need to do
Are you part of the organizing team? I don't even know anything.
A lot of awareness. But now that, I mean, this is what this is for. Now we met, we can get your details, and you know, we're thinking of this being a recurrent meeting. So in the future, we'll do it better. So apologies.
That's alright. It's a nice thing for someone to have stood up and actually organize this. It's very now. I know everyone is busy. For you to go through all this stress to do it, I think it is a big case.
And I'm sure you have Ebola, aka SC.
Okay. I'm guessing you're married?
Yeah.
I'm guessing because I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a Lautech Reunion.
I won
Lautech.
Lautech.
Everything in
I took everything out of Lautech.
Absolutely brilliant. Could you tell me what set you were in school, Shane?
I'm in 97 with 8 sets. My matric number 97131X.
Well done. Right, brilliant. And your course? Biology.
I was looking at applied chemistry.
So how come?
Oh, we have overlapping courses with chemistry and Lautech, with chemistry and biology. So you could easily find the girls around coming from biology.
Oh, brilliant. So could you tell us, we know you're married now, but we'd still like to ask for your most embarrassing moments in school.
Oh, I had a lot of embarrassing moments.
Alright, give us a few.
I was actually writing I was doing the FA drawing, whatever, FA 101. And I was drawing the flower on my hand, and the next girl to me actually said, what are you drawing? I was really drawing something really horrible. It was the worst one. It was an exam, and yeah, one of my worst experiences, but I can live with it.
Come on, I'm sure. Should we take him away so that you can talk?
She was too quiet. She was ethical. She was very quiet. So embarrassing moments for her would be in between.
Yeah.
But for me, there were lots of them with me. I messed around on stage many times. So.
What do you reckon with the student-lecturer relationship, lecturer-student relationship? What do you think of? Do you think students in Lautech were able to communicate properly with their lecturers, or do you think lecturers were able to communicate properly with their students?
Honestly, I think it was. Honestly, I think that was just ridiculous. I think things can be better. It was more of an oppressive regime. It was not having like a military regime on campus. To be honest, things can only get better, but it wasn't great. It wasn't anything to talk about. That's for the best, really.
Yeah, really. What do you do now?
I am a business manager, I'm an accountant, and I work with an organization. I won't say much about that.
Okay.
And I've completely moved away from chemistry. I do finances, I do business management and the like.
So in what way would you say Lautech has actually molded you towards what you're doing in the future now? In the present.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Lautech has done so much. It's done incredibly great. It's created this character in me, this no-die character. And I'm able to adapt into anything, do anything, become anything I want to be. You can't go through Lautech and not have a character in you. You have like a never say never character. And it's made me very hardworking. You see your GPs every day. You see your CGP, and the thing keeps diving down. You have to work hard to maintain it. And it's made me the man I am. 90% of what I am today is going to Lautech, politics in Lautech, Tabernacle.
You were pretty much into everything.
I was in Shekinah Glory, politics. I was everything to all things, and that's what I am today at work as well.
What do you do now? So I would completely say Lautech actually molded you into what you're doing into the present. Yeah? You don't have any embarrassing moments. Moving forward, what advice do you think you can give to the political body that governs Lautech, or should I say the lecturers and the students coming up?
Study hard. Work together.
That will be the students.
Yeah, they study hard and work together, and they should be. The lecturers should be more lenient and learn to listen to the students. Learn to work together, really. Like a paper.
It's difficult to give advice to a society that isn't doing much, really. I think it's more to the culture we have, it's difficult to give an advice. We can only pray that things get better, really.
So back to the future or the present, what the reunion do?
Oh, great. Kimberly, you've done great.
No, not me. That's right.
First of all, you give credit to who credit is due. Kimberly, Tiganga and the likes, you're great. And I will say that all the while. This is great. It's nice to see Lautech guys doing great. We hear success stories, and that's what we're all about. And I think this is what we should want to do more and more and more. We love this. I really, really love this.
That's brilliant. What do you reckon?
Well, it's really nice and obviously to meet others, like just in a while, let's come together and just.
I mean, I didn't know you in school for a fact, and I met you today, and it's something to
a good way to
take
make
up. Yeah, absolutely. Do you think we should do this recurrently?
Oh yeah, tax with the assignment, do more of this. We want it annually. We want a ball. We actually want a ball. Like a dinner gown ball next year. It's going to be there.
You know what? We had it in mind to actually do like a Hollywood glam dress code and all that stuff, but because of the timing we had with awareness, we just thought let this be like something, a step to the future, to what we're going to be doing. Thank you so much for coming. It's great meeting you. Thank you absolutely. Can you introduce yourself?
CSC 2003 set.
What was your matric number?
970411. I can never forget that number, ever. It's stuck in my brain. I'm Lara Faladini Taiwo, chemical engineering, 97 set, and my matric was 97033.
Well done, guys. Well done. Your name?
Okay, my name is Fumi Obitombelo.
You set?
98.
98. Do you remember your matric number?
Yeah, 981622. I am 97 set.
She was like a terror to me in school, actually. No, not really. She was like a role model to me. She took a lot of 2K students under her wings, kind of. But she picked the ones she wanted. I was fortunate to be one of them. So she is quite good. I know this one very well. Could you tell us what you do now?
So now I am a program test manager. A lot of people don't understand what that is. I'll try and explain what it is. So testing is about making sure that software is performing what it should. So before going out to the customers, so for example, your Microsoft Office you use at home is tested before it's sent out to consumers. So I'm a program test manager, and I work with within retail with Sainsbury's at their head office.
Okay. And so you could really say that Lautech has actually molded you in some way to what you're doing in the present.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all the IT background was got to from Lautech, and then from there, I worked in Nigeria for a little bit with Shell, and all of that I used while I was in Nigeria because there was a lot of programming in the project I worked on while I was in Shell, and that sort of set baseline sort of to build on after when I came here. Although I didn't really stick with the too technical bit, I moved more into the management and business side, but it definitely is, molded me to.
Lara, hello.
Hello.
Right, I was asking your lead some minutes ago about what she does now and how Lautech has actually affected or molded her into what she's doing at the moment. So can you tell us, you did say what you studied, chemical engineering.
Yeah.
What do you do now?
It's in no way related, I'm sorry.
Right.
I work in financial agencies. I'm a mortgage consultant. Well, I'd say that it does have a bit of background because we still do a lot of calculations and things like that, but it's no more related. But I'd say Lautech affected my life in a good way because I'm married to someone that went to Lautech as well. I went to Lautech, so that was a positive influence on me.
So basically, apart from you getting married to somebody in Lautech, nothing.
Sorry.
Nothing at all. Not even.
No, sorry. The chemical engineering just went under the carpet.
Right. How about you? You study, what do you study?
Agri-economics.
Agri-economics. What do you do now?
Well, I work with engineering services in UK Power Networks, but I'm an administrator there.
Okay. So would you say that Lautech has molded you in some way? I mean, obviously not like
Well, I
married.
would say yes because I got my diligence from Lautech, I got my doggedness from Lautech, so I would say Lautech has impacted me.
In a positive way?
Yeah, of course, in a positive way.
You didn't get married to someone in Lautech?
Definitely not.
Okay. Right, back to Yomi now. Yomi, what is the advice that you would give the upcoming students that are going to be going to Lautech and the ones that are presently in Lautech? And also, what do you think of the student-lecturer relationship or lecturer-student relationship? What advice can you give students to lecturers and lecturers to students?
So answer the first one. Current students or students going to Lautech, what I would say is that they should try and understand themselves, because for someone like myself, I never used to like going to class, but I knew that was something that I had to work extra to get the sort of grades I wanted. So it's just people understanding themselves, because there's no point you being in the classroom and you're not understanding anything that's been taught, but you're just putting in the hours and you're not gaining anything. So understanding yourself and then making sure that you work hard and achieve what you want to achieve. Set yourself goals. You know, most times I'll set myself I'm going to have 6 A's and 3 B's or whatever, depending on how many subjects we had in the semester. But set yourself goals, because then when you achieve something, you know you've sort of met a bit of your goal, and then you can work harder for the next semester. And then in terms of the relationship, I would say, I think once you're hardworking, the lecturers notice that. And then they sort of cut you some slack, and they sort of treat you with respect because they know you're hardworking. So I think it's for the students, they need to be hardworking, and the lecturers will see that. And for the lecturers, I think the lecturers just need to be a bit more open and respect is reciprocal. When I was there, it was like, yes, you have to always respect the lecturers, but they never give students any sort of respect. So I think for the lecturers, it's giving students more respect and more responsibility and accountability so that they can grow. So that's why I would advise lecturers and students.
Lara, same question I just asked them.
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
The question was, what advice would you give the upcoming students going into Lautech? Upcoming students and the ones that are currently in Lautech. And also, what advice can you give as per student-lecturer relationship? What advice could you give from student to lecturer or from lecturer to student to make it better?
Yeah, okay. Sorry. What I'd say, and this is in general really, is that it's not until you become a doctor or an engineer or any of these other big courses that people relate to in Nigeria that will make you successful. You can be good in anything you put your mind to. So what I'd say is find out what you really like doing and put all your effort to it. And when it comes to student-lecturer relationship, I think lecturers should work harder to discover where students' talents are and not pack people in the same kind of category, because different people have different strengths and different
weaknesses. So they really need to work with students to find out where they are strong, build up where they're strong, where their strength is, and help them where they're weak, and actually develop their areas of strength so that they can become individuals of their own. Because the kind of way the education system is everybody is just packed into the same bunch, and we are not all the same. We're not all cut out from the same block. So that would be really good.
Like the guidance and counseling department should be done pretty much. Right, okay, I was just asking Yomi and Lara that what advice can you give the upcoming students and also the student currently in Lautech as part of school, and also what advice can you give relating to the lecturer student lecturer relationship?
Okay. Well, I would say set your priorities right and know what you want to do. Don't study a course because someone else is studying the course, or because you just need to get into school. So, and also, if that place is not for you, it's better you get out now, because back then when I was in Lautech, it was a place that there was a lot of drilling in Lautech. But right now, I don't know what it's like. We were studying then, but I don't know what it is like right now. Concerning student and lecturer relationship, I believe if you know what you're doing, you don't need to be friends with your lecturer before you get to where you're going to. Except for the lazy ones. That's when you start hovering around your lecturers. I don't believe you really need to be their friends to pass. You don't really need to be their friends to succeed in life. So that's my opinion about it.
But then, would you not say that there are some times that students actually have to interact with their lecturers for, specific reasons, which has got to do with academics? And do you think when you were in school or while you were in school, there was an avenue for that?
Okay, well, like you said, if you've got to do academics, then fine. Anything other than that, I don't buy into.
We would like to think you've got to do that.
Because while I was in school, a lot of lecturers were bullied. They were bullies, so we really didn't have that relationship. We didn't have that relationship, and I didn't even want to have that relationship because, and when you go back there, because I actually did masters in Lautech. Yeah, so when you go back to Lautech and you see those lecturers right now, and you say to yourself, thank God I'm out of here. You're someone.
What advice can you give to actually make this better? What can you say?
I would say to the lecturers, not to the students. I don't think the students have problems. It's the lecturers. They should pipe low. They should come down from their high horses. Because when you're not seeing someone else's farm, and you think your father's farm is the biggest. So I think it's better for you to come down from your high horses, because people out there in the Western world, they are doing far better than the lecturers in Nigeria. So they should come down